Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Indy, and today we're going to take a quick look at Radio the Universe demo. Radio the Universe blends heavy action, atmospheric exploration, and an evocative soundtrack to create a minimalistic sojourn through a vast city eons beyond salvation. Take on the role of an immortal wanderer, endlessly traveling through a haze of reality from majestic hallways and grand architecture to dark and ominous subway systems. I got my hands on the demo early, and let me just say, it was definitely dark and ominous. There wasn't much in the way of colors like you see in the trailer. Instead, you get monotone colors of gray and black. I'm not sure what part of the game this might be of the game, but it's less than an hour-long demo. It definitely filled me in quite a bit. You start off with a sword and kind of feeling things out. The areas are small, and the objective for the most part is to find a way to the next room. This is done by chopping down blocks with your sword or by hitting switches. You can also jump from platforms to make it across dark holes of nothingness, or some it'll even like let you know that you can jump down there into the nothingness, and you won't die in some of the holes. The directional cues are quite good in this one. After a few minutes, I ran into a couple of enemies that didn't really do much of anything. A couple of swipes and they were finished. The enemies had little variety, with some being able to shoot in different patterns. It was pretty easy if I say so myself. After a bit you get a gun, and that's where things get a little more interesting. I really enjoyed mixing up my attacks at this point, and it helped later on in the demo. For the most part, this is the gist of the game, of the demo. Though you do pick up different types of guns, and then at some point in the demo you even find a place to upgrade things such as health and damage types and so on. It's all done in this like computerized style, which at first I didn't like, but then I realized what was going on and what they were going for with it. Towards the end of the demo you find a boss fight that was actually cool, and it kind of reminded me of some of the retro style boss fights. Of course the entire game is retro style, so go figure. I think there was sort of a mini boss earlier in the demo, as it didn't quite hit as, the big boss experiences. It wasn't all that difficult, but I did die a few times before I figured out the pattern, and then I took them down rather easily after that. Then the demo concluded, and my first thought was, I want some more. The gameplay was fun, the retro style and grittiness of the game is fantastic. The direction of the game is absolutely interesting, and while the demo is pretty basic, it 100% left me intrigued by this game. The biggest ponder is, what is taking them so long? Apparently the game has been in development for almost a decade, I've seen some people say. With no official release date yet, all I can do is hold out hope that we get something soon, but I'm not holding my breath on this one. The demo should be available now on Steam, and I recommend checking it out, but I wouldn't expect to see a full release date anytime soon. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, my first impressions of this Radio the Universe demo is that it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I would recommend picking it up if you're interested in this game and trying it out. The mechanics of the game are, pretty sweet. I enjoyed it. Maneuvering around in the dark areas was kind of cool, and fighting some of the enemies was really cool, and mixing it up with your guns and your sword and stuff was fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I hope that we get something soon on this game. I would like to play a lot more of this game and see what we really get to see in the trailers and stuff. I hope that the game is everything that you see in the trailers is there, so I can't wait. And yeah, so as always, Indy on, brah.